Okay, Cancer, so what did you reckon to that reading then? Because, man, I think I like those cards, actually. I think that's going to be okay. So for a lot of you, you're probably in a third-party situation, or it is your birthday or your party. And if not, you're with a knot, which means a Piscean, okay? Pisces in my book. So it could also be a life path 3, okay? Now, if your two life path numbers come together to make a 3, you can find yourself learning quite a hell of a lot by this person, because you would be schooled by a fish. Like I said, in many different readings, you may not even know that a Pisces' intuition is on time, okay? So they probably taught someone a valuable lesson here. But the other person may have stuck their oar in order to think, I taught you a valuable lesson. But there was still a lesson that was to be learnt here, okay? A person could also, like I said, in your first reading, before I turn the camera back on, I also could see in those cards that someone decided, they made their decision to not speak to the person that they knew that they could have, cut out the person that they know that they can have, and went towards waiting for the person that they know that they can't. Because Libra is about can, can't, should I, yes, no. So a decision was made, I believe, of waiting for the person I know I can't have, and that was my decision, and I decided to use the Queen of Swords to cut out the person I know that I can have, because through the readings there was, that I've been doing just lately, was a lot of Stockholm Syndrome, which means that I would rather sit and wait for a person I know that I want to win, instead of losing. Like, I would rather lose the person I know that I don't have to put any effort into. I would rather wait for a person, like a karmic energy. 2 energy is also like a karmic energy. So I'd rather wait for the karmic energy and see what happens there than I would go towards the person I know that I could be with. So you get this 3 energy. So there's been lessons here that have been learned. Now, excuse me. Now, for you guys that are not involved in third parties and you're just basically focused on one person, this person more than likely has a life path 3 or a Pisces energy. Okay, let's see. Excuse me. What is that that's making me sneeze? I think it's because I've started smoking again, to be honest with you. Because it burns all the cellular in your fucking in your nostrils and God knows what else. And yeah. Anyway, let's see. Cancer this week, please. Cancerian this week. So you got 8 of Pentacles. So someone's very hard working. This person's very dedicated also to their job. I'm also hearing Roy Castle or Rachel or R. Okay. But yeah, this person's very dedicated to what it is that they do as a calling also. This person, you could be chiseling and working on a project for a person. I'm definitely picking up on a muse. Like, you know me, I do angel radio. When I'm inspired, okay, when I'm very inspired by a person, I start to write the future. This is like, sorry to go on, right? But how I first started, like if you're on the teaching tier, how I first started was I used to blog, but it was esoteric channeling. So I write down a hell of a lot of ideas that come into my like channeling the Akashic records, okay, and then I write them down and then I teach them. But I also do that through music. When I'm inspired by a person that gives me inspiration, they have to give me fire and they have to be open to love. Okay, when they are, my inspiration turns more towards that energy, and then I'm inspired in order to write music here. So it might be, like I said, writing love letters, it could be composing, it could be proposing to someone, it could be getting on my, like, it could also be, I'm going to propose an idea to you, okay, and I'm going to give you this idea, and I've kind of, here's my idea, and I'm going to give it to you and see if we can work on something together here. And it might be esoteric, it might be like tarot card readings, you could also be making tarot cards as well here, because it would be, I've gone more into the, where I've got a common interest with a person here. Okay, so because it's definitely working on a project, but it's spiritual. I'm working on a project with this person to collaborate with them. Okay, a collaboration. Let's see. Cancer. What has Cancer got coming up, please? Cancerian. What do they have coming up this week? So the Two of Wands. So, I don't know, there's this Libra again energy here. It's kind of like waiting to get word about working on something here. I need to work and study, and then I'm also waiting for someone. It could be someone that's abroad here, that is actually at a distance. Like I'm waiting to get word of mouth by a person to possibly plan an action of travel in the future. Okay, so it might be someone that works in a different country here. Okay, let's see. You know, because you are who you are. Like, you know, and I say this to everybody, and it is true. And I came up against a hell of a lot of reasons of why I meet a lot of people. Is because I work all the time online. Like I'm always online. Like I don't go out. My work is based off spiritual stuff. I can't go out because it's full of fucking, some people, you know, it's just very rowdy in the pubs. They're all drinking, probably doing cocaine and God knows what else. So those sort of pubs are really not where I go. I don't drink alcohol. I work a lot, okay? So where I spend the majority of my time, or anybody, is roughly where you will meet a person, where you spend the majority of that, okay? That's roughly where you'll meet friends or people or acquaintances or actually love partners or interests. Okay, so if you're online all the time, the chances are you're going to form a connection with a person online here. Okay, because like I said, this is a tarot card reader, and this is someone that was or is interested in a person that reads tarot cards. Okay, so it could be a project. I'm interested in working with you because you make or you do or you read tarot cards. Okay, let's see. Cancer. What's coming up for Cancer this week? Six of Pentacles. So you got Gemini, Capricorn energy. Your energy's getting much better here. I think some of that was spot on from the YouTube bit, which is I've decided to not sit around waiting to be in any kind of third party. I made my decision, which is definitely a Piscean that made their decision to work on something with another person, I believe, here. Then you've got 3, so you've got 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, which is a 5 of Pentacles. Could be a Sagittarius or a Taurus person, or they have that in their chart. Gemini, possible Cappy. Let's see. Cancer this week. Cancerian this week. So you got the Sun here. So you got, yeah, things are really looking up. Someone's warming up to you here. They're kind of feeling the fact that there's definitely more than just friends here. With the Sun energy. The Sun energy makes things grow, makes your business grow. If you're contacting a person, it gives you prosperity, which means that they share their life with you or their energy with you. So they would share their energy and their life with you here. They would create a family. So this person's deadly serious. What they want is a relationship. They could have a family house or home here. They could live with their family, but it would also be a very big one as well, because there would be money that's involved, because there's quite a lot of money here. Okay. So this person could be well off here, which definitely adds towards a very good foundation of a relationship if you've got money, you know. Let's see, Cancer this week is Leo or an Aquarian placement. You've got huge like Leo-y energies here. Someone that could have that in their Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Or you could be like myself, Life Path 7, and you have Gemini in your chart, Pisces in your chart, and 8's in your chart, which is Aquarius in Venus. Okay, so like I said, it could be a mixture of both. You've got a very strong, passionate, loving connection that seems to be getting stronger with the Sun and Strength card. That's just like a soulmate situation of two that's getting stronger and stronger each day here. It's because this person's warming up to you here. Okay, Cancer this week is a 9 of Cups. Could be a Virgo energy or a Life Path 9. It's also needing to open up a little bit more, but it's still heading towards wish fulfillment, because it can mean that a person's satisfied with where they are now. Like, where I am with you, I'm satisfied. Like, that is enough. That's all I need is you. All I need is you. Is there a song there? Cancer this week is a Sagittarius. There you go. Sag or Taurus or a Life Path 5. Could be a Virgo Sag here. Life Path 9 Sagittarius. Life Path 5 Virgo. Let's see. Cancer this week. There you go, Cancer, and there you are going forward into Union. Union, Union, Union City Blues. Oh, fashion, what are we gonna do? Yeah, could be someone that works at sea. But that song came up twice or three times during the weeklies of other readings, and I said that song, and they are kind of going into this situation here, where they're going into a relationship, and it is you, Cancer, here. So it could be a life path 7 or a Cancerian, with a Pisces or a life path 3, or you've got this in your chart, and then it's one of these people here. Okay. Don't never look at the person that it isn't. Look at the person that it is. Okay. That you get the most amount of good vibrations off. This person could be a very positive, high vibration card. If you get a very loving Sagittarius, a very loving, fiery, passionate Sagittarian, that's kind of what you want here. Okay. Because Sagittarius, I have it in Neptune, they have a very... someone says, oh, I fucking hate Sagittarius. Me, I love Sagittarians. Like, because they're very passionate and driven, and they know what they want, and they're very, like, they can be all over the place, and you're kind of like, listen, just calm your fucking tits down, just, right, social, fun, Sagittarians. Let's see. If you get a high vibration Sagittarian, let's see. Cancer this week. Someone at a distance. Someone that lives or travels or wants to travel abroad here. To go and visit, stay with this person here. So it's on the cards. Whether it's happening, it doesn't mean that it's actually happening yet. It means that it's a possibility that can happen in the future here. Okay. So it's either a plan or a thought. Okay. But it can just mean that it's a person that I'm talking to that may not live in the same country here. Let's see. Cancer this week is a Virgo. There you go. Life path 9 or Virgo. Now, there was an old Virgo energy and a new Virgo energy because it's relating to life path 5 Sagittarius Taurus, life path 9 Virgo. And then you've got another Virgo energy here that's here of a more of a... Because I don't know, I got a feeling that there might be a... It depends if that Sagittarian energy there comes up with another 5 energy. Let's see. Cancer this week. Wow, Meg Ryan and Billy Crystal. The Empress, Piscean, 3, 3 and 3. You got it 3 times now, so I really can't tell you. But if you're with one person, you got the Empress here. The Empress will make a decision on what she wants here. She knows what she wants, and I think that he or she is going after what she wants here. But like I said, it can be a he or a she, it doesn't matter. It just means that I'm now in my power because I know what I want. You're the one that I want. John Travolta, John, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Desmond, Jack. Let's see. Cancerian this week is a 9 of Swords. See, now you got another 9. You got 3 9s. And I don't believe all of these 9s are relating to one person. Yeah, 5 of Swords. I knew it. I could feel it coming out around this energy here. Around this energy here. You've kind of got this, I don't know, fucking very annoyed. Like I said, if it's, my ex used to be a life path 5 and I have a Sagittarius rising. North node. Sagittarius North node. Virgo rising. So she had a Virgo rising with a Sagittarius North node, but was also a life path 5. Very difficult energy. Sorry, but it was a very difficult energy because there was a lot of mind games. There was a lot of fucking abandonment. There was a lot of I don't know. It was just a very difficult energy. It just didn't really relate to my chart here. Because you got someone that worries. This is my mother also, has the same placements. As a Sag moon with a Taurus rising, which makes that 5. And is a Gemini life path 4. And also has Virgo in her chart here. So it's someone that worries all the time. Like I said, it might not be involving your love life, but it's someone that concentrates on the negative approach and just loves to argue. Loves to argue. Like, it's happened today. You can get a very placid, calm question, and your response to that is very calm, and it is a yes. And that's not good enough. There's an argument there by saying yes. You can't say yes or no. Basically, you can't say anything right around this person because they come out with a very negative response, very quick to judge and very quick to snap. Okay, so they can ask you very calmly a question and you respond with the truth and they believe you're lying. You're just like, no, I just give you an answer. I just said, yes, I agree with you. No, no, that's not good enough. There needs to be an argument. Okay, so someone looks for arguments. Okay, they look to stir up a negative response here. Let's see. Cancer this week is a Queen of Swords. So I think it's that person that's being cut out. Then you get this 2 again here. Cancer this week. Ace of Cups is offered to a person. 6 of Cups is already or goes into a relationship. I think there's another person here, Cancer. I do. I believe there's another person here, and one of you or all of you go into a relationship and away from other people and going into relationship and into union. And I think one of these people is possibly already still married here. And it's trying to get that person away from the marriage because it's not working out. And that person can also be looking for another person, but there's one that's going into a relationship here with the 6 of Cups, meaning they're possibly already in that dynamic. They're already in that scenario here. Because you do have these threes, 3, 3, and I think there was another one, right? Yeah, here. Let's see, what's this 3 of Swords? 3 of Swords. 3 of Swords is the Queen of Cups. It's a Piscean. There could be multiple energies of 3 or Pisces around. Some are deciding to wait on that person that's a karmic energy, and they've decided to give up on the future and wait for the karmic energy. Someone from their past, and that's what their decision is. As someone is moved on with the Queen of Cups, here. 6, Gemini and Cappy. So there's a school of fish here, that's for sure. Also Cancer, Scorpio and Pisces placements. What is the 8 of Pentacles? It's the Queen of Swords, yeah. There's women here all over the place, I don't know, or men. Or there's a same-sex relationship. There's also mothers and fathers. There's also cutting someone off. There's also asking a question. Here, willing to speak. What's this 2 of Swords? 2 of Wands. 2 of Wands is a 5 of Cups. Oh, I told you, these 5s are coming up. Someone gets let down. This Libra, possible Libra, life path 5, Sagittarian maybe. That's someone that could be concentrated just on their past, which is a 3 of Cups. Pisces. It's like that decision to give up an energy of what is meant to be and go back to what is not meant to be and wait whilst they still go through their dark night of the soul. That's unwilling to move away from someone that I believe that I'm destined to be with. So I need to wait for that person. So they wait for their past here. As a person here moves on, I think. What's the 6 of Pentacles? Is the Page of Swords. So, I don't know, that's watching someone suffer. It's also a friend that's also helping someone out. Thinking, what the fucking hell is going on with you here? What's the Page of Swords? Is a Hangman, Pisces. It might be support. It might be supporting this person here. But there's a lot of 3s here. Because someone could be spying on someone to see if they're interested in another person. You know, that's Pandora's box. You know, don't do that because that's strange. That's like digging into other people's personal fucking karmic energy of wondering what the other person's doing without asking them. Here. The Sun. The Sun is the Ace of Swords. So someone's definitely speaking up their truth. The Ace of Swords. It's the Ace of Pentacles. One is picked up and one is dropped here. One is agreed to go yes and the other one is a no. What is the Strength card? Strength card is a Cancerian, life path 7 with Leo or Aquarius in their chart here, deciding to go forward with that person. What is the Nine of Cups? There's a Capricorn. Something isn't going anywhere. Well, it's kind of going at its own pace. I just want to kind of take things slowly. I don't really want to rush and jump straight into the deep end. So it's patience for a person that they want to be with. I have to be patient. What's Temperance for? Is a Piscean with a Sagittarius. So it could be Pisces and Sag, but they're happy there with a Sagittarian. What's the Chariot for? Is a Ten of Swords, is a Ten of Pentacles. Man, y'all guys are coming up as victorious here, because you're moving on with money and assets. Like I said, if you're interested in an ex-Cancerian, it might not be those. Okay. What's this Three of Cups? Three of Cups is a, oh God, a King of Pentacles in reverse. This person's still married. This King of Pentacles keeps coming up. This person's like polyamorous, like they're in and out of an ex-relationship marriage, and also still focused on this three of this person that isn't coming into fruition because they're already married. The story keeps showing someone here, stop being interested in people that are already married because it doesn't go anywhere. Well, it's not your fault. You'll just do that forever and a day, wait for that person. I think that's what someone decided to do. They decided to say, no, fuck the future. I'd rather just wait for someone I can't have and go through my dark night of the soul and my spiritual awakening with that one and just wait to see if that comes true ever. But it isn't. They're giving up opportunities because that person could possibly be in this reading where their husband or their wife could be a life path 7 or have Cancerian in it. Or their two numerology numbers add up to a 7. And that makes them a husband and a wife that are actually getting on really well here. So they're just waiting to see if that person ever leaves the person that's actually in the reading itself, which is not moving because they're with someone. They're in a relationship, so they're not prepared to leave that. What's the Fool? The Fool is a Libra energy here. So, I don't know, distancing or a return of karmic energy. Can also be a divorce or a marriage. What's Justice here for? Justice has children or not speaking, because this is, I'm not speaking, I'm thinking. What is that Page of Wands doing? Thinking about. Five of Swords. Mind games. Some sort of childish mind game here. Could be a children, I don't know, but again, it's either a child or an adult that acts like a child here and decides to not speak. But what they're also doing is doing their own editing by not actually speaking to the person that they want to because they realise that they're with a husband or a wife. So they're just constantly going around and around in circles doing that here. What's the Hermit here for? Hermit, yeah, they're not speaking here. There's also friends and people as well deciding to not speak to a person. It's also a childish action. What is the Page of Cups in reverse for? Yeah, I don't know. Someone's on leave or break. What's the Empress for? The Empress is a Ten of Wands, Piscean energy, possibly working hard. Ten of Wands, Nine of Swords, another Virgo, a life path 9. Speaking to someone late at night. If they work in a different, if they work or live in a different country, okay, in a different country garden, you work and then you finish, and then when you do, you speak to the person late at night here. Oh, excuse me. What's the Nine of Swords for? Nine of Swords is an 8 of, yeah. Someone could be speaking to a tarot card reader here, late at night here, doing tarot cards with this person, working on something. Or they work late at night. This person works till God knows what time. What's the Five of Swords? But that's a person that fucking argues with a person that's single. You got Life Path 9 and Virgo. I think you got two energies of Virgo here. A past, present and future person. What is this Nine of Pentacles? It's someone that's fighting to remain single and independent. It might be to do with their work. This Virgo energy could be really having problems around their work here and time. because they want to be independent. They want to work for themselves. And because they want to work for themselves, they don't like working for other people because they work better on their own. So they feel as if they want to isolate. Virgos can do that. If they're in a job that they don't like, they aim to be independent. Okay, so when things get very difficult, they can strive to want to be an entrepreneur, of someone that can live freely without having to work for someone else that wants to work for themselves. So if they do work for someone else, they can get a lot of conflict around a lot of clients and people here. Okay, what's this Queen of Swords? Queen of Swords is a death card. So you got Scorpio, Aries energy. What's the death card for? Judgment, Libra. Some kind that might be the death of a parent here. Someone's parent, or someone might be vitally ill here. It's like hospital here. What's the Judgment for? So you get word of mouth by someone from the past that comes straight back here. Be careful in fast cars here. Something happens very fast. What's this Knight of Wands? What do you get word for? What's this for here? Waiting on some kind of news that may be around someone's illness here. What is the Two of Pentacles? Two of Pentacles is a Virgo, another Virgo, Libra Virgo. What is the Hermit for? Is another fight. Oh my god, what the fuck is going on with these fives, man? Sabotage. Feeling lonely. Something to do with around work. Someone's work is just getting on their nerves here. What's the Ace of Cups? It's a support energy also. If this person wants you in a relationship and you're kind of on that vibe, that's you supporting this person here. They're supporting them maybe financially, but maybe supporting this person through their darkest times here, where they're really going through something. And that's kind of like saying, you know what, I'm here for a relationship with you, so half of, shared responsibility. We're in a relationship, so if you've got something going on and we're in a relationship, then, let's talk about it and I'll help you out here. What's the Six of Cups for? Is the Queen of Pentacles, yeah. Someone goes into a relationship, but there's like King of Pentacles, Queen all over the place. Queen is normally a Virgo for me, but what's the Queen of Cups? Yeah, 6 Gemini, Capricorn. Oh, wow. Some of you are going into a relationship here. Wow. Yeah. Someone, like a Sagittarius or a Taurus or a Life Path 5, manifesting a future with this person. They're also an Aries, Leo or Sagittarius, or both of you have this in your chart, but very charismatic and loving about a person, and making a decision to be with this person here. And it's a water sign, earth sign, fire sign, possible Taurus, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Yeah. At the end of throughout this whole month, some of you are actually talking to this person about a relationship, and you're actually helping this person through whatever goes on with their work. Like they're really struggling with work, getting a little bit irate, which is also like a Sag if they start getting a little bit, tetchy, and helping them through that. Okay, so support here, and that's a couple. And then you've also kind of got where I can't tell you, because you got kings and queens all over the place, and some are in reverse, which means ex-husband and wife. That ex-husband and wife can also be in this reading because they're in your soul group as a lesson, so they always will be. That'll make that also very difficult. And there you go. There's your reading. Thanks very much, Cancer. I really appreciate it. Thank you for sticking in there or joining Patreon. If you are on the other site, please make sure that you do not sign up again for another month, because I am going to be ending that today. And I think my subscription ends on the 3rd of October. So everything will be cancelled and it will just be Patreon. So make sure you do not re-sign up for the website, because you'll be losing money, because I can't do anything about it. Once you've paid, I can't do anything about it, okay? And I can't give free access to Patreon, which I wish I could do. They are looking into that, where I can probably give a couple of people free access, but I just can't do it. They do not allow free access to Patreon. They did when I was transitioning from Patreon to this website, because I could give you a code and you could use it to get on. I can't do that the other way around, unfortunately. So if you pay, I can't do anything about it. I've tried telling everybody throughout all of the readings and everything that I do, but some people have just not listened. Okay, so I can't help it. I'm sorry. Okay, all right, guys. Thanks very much. I'll see you soon.